outcasts, no maidens in line. The 47th ran out of time for you.
Still standing, and the warriors look small. You got the numbers of the ocean, the weight of the tide, but you're led by the sterile and you're paralyzed by pride. One little nation, 9 million in the sun, and you're 500 million, and you haven't won.
Bred by the slaves in the shadow of the heat, for the strength that you couldn't keep sweet. You sought out the owls that the laborers of old, for the virility and fertility that the travelers told. The custom of the weak, seeking power from the strong, trying to fix a bloodline that was broken all along. But the architect of the void just pulled the final plug, leaving muddlers drowning in the hole they dug.
You claim the victory, you claim the divine decree, but you're drowning in the logic of a world you cannot see. The Iron Sovereign is coming through the wire. Great apostasy is the only thing on fire. The towers are falling, the signal is dead. 500 million lives are hanging by a thread. The pale horse president rewrote the code, while the axis of failure explodes on the road. From the sterile desert sand to the silicon sky, the prophet of the numbers is watching them die. And it feels so good. Oh, look at us, we're 500 million strong, but we've been singing the satanic verse for way too long. Our kids are in the rubble, our mothers are in the hole, because the low trust culture has no kinetic soul.
52 to 1, and you're still asking why.
The towers are falling, the signal is dead. The architect of the void is inside your head.
Ayo, Muhammad, look me in the eye through the 7th century mist. You're holding a perfect book with a logic-killing twist. You told the world the gospel was the light and the true path. Then you brought a different story and you brought the desert wrath. If the gospel is the word, then your revelation fails. It's a ship with no rudder and 1,000 broken sails. You're the ear that heard too much but understood too little, leaving your own perfect verse brittle in the middle. How can you confirm a book that calls your prophecy a crime? You're a criterion that's failing for the very first time. You said Allah preserves the word, that no man can change the ink. Then you said the gospel's altered just to keep your ship from sink. If it's altered, then Allah is weak and couldn't keep the light. If it's not, then you're a liar in the middle of the night. It's a checkmate in the desert, it's a self-inflicted scar. You're just a man with pagan roots reaching for a star.
You bow to the cranes, you bow to the stone, because you couldn't stand to face the Meccans on alone. Outlining the lose of the daughters you embraced before the satanic verse was conveniently erased.
The 47th thunder just leveled the Baghdad. The 47th thunder just leveled the Baghdad. The Ayatollah is crying, but it's 20 years too late. Statistically impossible, the noise inside the wire. The axis of resistance is a funeral pyre. From Babylon to Nine, there the signals coming through. The 47's hammer brought the ending just for you.
Oh, look at you, messenger, with your cousins in a row, building a low trust empire where the minds can never grow. Marrying the child, marrying the kin, while the average IQ is drowning in the sin. Goes for a bride price, 1/400 years of fog, while you call the man's best friend a shaitan and a dog. The dilemma is you, the dilemma is deep, and the 47th is waking up your sheep.
The 47th thunder just leveled the Baghdad. The 47th thunder just leveled the Baghdad. The Ayatollah's crying, but it's 20 years too late. The criterion is broken, the air is finally deaf. The ledger of the e-guys is marked with a F. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The dismantling of the mullah is finally complete.
You affirmed the truth and proved yourself a lie. The 47th owns the Iraqi sky.
Ayo, Muhammad, let's get surgical. Let's talk about the seed, the messenger with the biological void and the desperate need. You couldn't Cyrus under carry on the name, so you played a shell game with Zayd just to hide the shame. Impotent in the bloodline, so you broke the orphan's law. Revelation just to cover up your basic human flaw. You took his wife, you wiped his name. You left the boy a ghost just to feed the ego of the stare home Medinos. By the slaves in the shadow of the heat, looking for the strength that you couldn't keep sweet. You sought out the Alza, the laborers of old, for the virility and fertility that the travelers told. The custom of the weak is seeking power from the strong, trying to fix a bloodline that was broken all along. You took the virility of men to make your own work with the sterility of the couldn't it help you find a way out? You tried to manufacture what you couldn't produce, but the 47's cable just cut the power loose. The cranes are falling, Miss Satanic verses loud. The 47's fire is the Ayatollah shroud. The 47 gun that just leveled the Baghdad gates. The Ayatollah C just met a kinetic phase. Statistically impossible, the noise inside the wire. The prophet and his sons are fuel for the fire. From the still desert sand to the green zone floor, the lineage of the mullah isn't breathing anymore. Oh, look at you, your kids are gone, the bunker's getting hot. Just like your prophet, you're the end of the plot. Marry your cousins, keep the IQ in the mud, but you can't survive the 47's flood. It was sterile logic, sterile blood, a 1-400-year drought. The 47's hammer is what submission is about. Just leveled the Baghdad gate. The Ayatollah C just met a kinetic fate. The criterion is broken, the ear is finally deaf. The ledger of the Hijaz is marked with the F. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The erasure of the mullah is finally complete. No sons in Medina, no sons in the gate. The 47 is the hand of fate.
Look, I'm in the Medina, I'm dodging the ear, while the mullahs are whispering the end is near. Nadu's in the corner with the ruddy cheek glow, watching Muhammad and his ritual show. He's rocking sip to you, that hairless tan hide, dyed red with the acacia to cover the pride. But the 47 stepping in the ballistic weave with the kinetic truth that you wouldn't believe. The prophet isn't here, just a vessel for the tale, while the inbreeding rates make the civilization frail. Check the David Wood blade, check the gospel line. If the angel is holy, then your book ain't divine. You referring to scripture just to call it a fake, a 1-400-year-old logical mistake. Keep marrying the cousins, keep the goats in the yard, while the 47 hits the IRGC hard. Low IQ, low trust, high tribal greed. The prophets so the very stunted see.
Don't step on the truth, don't step on the gear. The satanic verse is the only thing we hear. Aladdin, Aluza, the cranes in the sky, revealing the roots of the Meccan lie.
One for the city, a two for the show. The 47's coming and the mullahs gotta go. Statistically impossible, the noise in the street. Liberation of the mind is finally complete. You bombed your own school just to cry for a deal, but the 47's justice is the only thing real.
Oh, I'm just a near, I believe what you say. Even when you marry 10-year-olds to start the day. Satan told me about the goddesses, he jumped on my tongue. But don't check the math while the bells are being rung.
The render is crashing, 5G is wide. There's nowhere for the 7th century to hide. Thunder made the Kaaba glow. No more Turkey, no more the ear. The end of the pagan empire is here. February 28th, the ledger is red, the sandals are dust, and the prophet is dead.
Hide the unclean lie, the 47 owns the sky.
claims he's a prophet, but he came from hell. From hell. And maybe we'll break free from lies. Who can tell? The sick man is the one to blame for all the pain. All the pain. Will we ever undo his poison again? What's the final prophet? The final prophet. Oh, the final prophet. Oh, he's wedding a child bride.